the 5, I would have to go to the menu and it's like like right here. See right there, PS5.
This is your league?
Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has
Too many.
the Rockies just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of
This is weird.
to an NFL game, and that was in evidence.
Yeah. You played it, Caleb?
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. From Denver. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Lock now on first down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now it's Lockett.
This just seems the next season they have like all the regression and stuff.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one.
Hurt already?
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
From the 29, Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the ball.
He can play.
When you get out in the open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up that steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up the first down.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Wilson gets rid of it quickly.
Hold the block.
And wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
The only realistic thing on here is Dallas, Jaguars. No, San Francisco, realistic.
Wilson will throw again. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown.
To DK Metcalf.
Who else is up?
DK Metcalf, his 11th touchdown of the year.
Oh, no. It was third and long. It was like 3rd and 11.
2 and 5.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Mind you, this is year. I don't even know what year it is.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Broncos nothing.
No, Rodgers still playing. No, he might have retired this year. It's like year 3 or 4.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He left after the first year.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line. It's going to come out to the 25.
Oh.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've done before, realize it hasn't
Go to
worked,
something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And we started at the same time with the same record.
You see, your team's still better. We're still better than ours. So. I have the defense line. You're the coach. Your record shouldn't even have been there.
That's called by Keyshawn Johnson.
It was like
In the beginning?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they're really good.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I have the Detroit line.
He did have to take over the line.
This team was like an 85 overall when he took over.
I'm on 3 to 10 and 6.
Hey, I went 8 for and then I got my first win. Now I didn't lose for like a
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's what I was gonna do. But they gave
And then he started winning.
And then I started winning because I went they started like forcing it, and I started winning. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm playing the game.
Losing
And I
yards.
don't know. I'm
It'll be
like,
back at the 36.
like there's no need for me to.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
First place was the Packers, and they were like 10 and 3. I'm like, why am I winning now? Those are rookie.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
He dropped it. He dropped it.
Up the long one way out there.
They've got man coverage on the
I was
outside.
contemplating not playing
These
these
DBs
next
tells
season.
me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want
This is a
man
free
coverage,
season. You
not
good.
zone. And there was good coverage there.
I ain't got no catfish. I ain't got no catfish.
He'll air this one deep for
Better catch that one.
heavy traffic, and
I
it's
ain't got no catfish to sign when you put it on one. Can I get a read? You should let him go.
back out to midfield.
If I let him go, I'm
What a start
What's so much?
He got
The
guaranteed.
offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you
that
get
hurt
the
you?
interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that
And
they
I can
showed
change
on
the X
defense?
factor?
Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little
It's gonna be a
extra
white Lamar
aggressive
Jackson.
trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took
Rashad
the shot
Penny.
downfield, they were more
You
than
in the
prepared for
league
that one.
I hate that dude
That'll
on the
pick up the
Bears.
first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Keeper trying to get his
How many
running
times do we
back.
say in this game that speed kills? And
Montgomery
it's
didn't
so
do Montgomery.
in this case,
Patterson.
Patterson, yes, 85.
make people miss, but
Yeah,
also
he
gets
started.
to and through a hole before
Yeah,
he
yeah,
goes
he
down.
started.
That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the second.
I knew exactly what it was.
Led to a really nice game.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They go play action here on 1st down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up.
It was like making that the whole game for no reason. You have to sink.
Take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson flushed out right.
He's gone.
He'll try and run it, and he will be out of bounds here.
I'll take the Browns. That man killed me.
Of this first quarter.
He like 70.
You stream?
Yeah, I was streaming it. That was the only. That was like one of the times they joined the stream. Like, bro, you should.
Oh, you got 70 put up on your jack?
He was launching the ball to Odell Beckham. They weren't getting back. Like,
bro, that boy does not put a ball.
The 22 is the line.
Baker Mayfield.
He was just chucking it. I was like, yo, you're throwing like
Baker
the
is
prime time.
decent.
How they supposed to roll? This is oh, he just messed up his defense again.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Going for
That's cheating.
Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth.
There is something to a game plan.
I thought he secured it.
Oh!
Hey, there's never anything to
You
challenge
gotta
in this
reach
game.
for that.
We're trying to keep a
There's never
defense
anything.
honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so.
they're
Send him
both-
deep,
both-
try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
I don't know how you be getting these active kicks in these leagues. It was so fast.
I missed two.
And it's a delay.
2 or 3
It's
yesterday.
clicking on the line, but then it still keeps
The
going.
drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing your drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points.
Because ain't no rush coming.
Or in this case, a field goal.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
I think when the kicker takes forever to kick the ball, taking this from the pressure.
Y'all gonna hoop them out?
Yards shy of there at the 24.
We should low key. I mean, in reality, we should do it later. Because don't nobody show up in the morning. Like when me and him went up there.
No, that was because it was a Sunday night.
You think that's why though?
Because when me and Mommy went the other day,
Ready to go.
matter of fact, we went on Saturday. The dudes were showing up to hoop when we was leaving.
So now they got to pick up the
What time were y'all leaving at?
You mentioned the team's down 10.
When they open
to
it.
help contribute to
No, we
that.
went on
How are they
Saturday.
going to get their team back into this
We go
game?
from what?
Run
10
the
to 1.
offense that you think is going to
They'll be there.
effective and execute it at a high level.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's Noah Fant, the tight end.
You suck for
They
that.
work this well upfield.
You tried to grab me.
Past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Big hitter to start the
No, Mommy ain't tell me what the order is.
field here for 1st and 10.
I was saying, I feel bad for you.
They fake the handoff, now Lock.
Murder.
Was hit as he threw it there.
He dove into that.
Incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence.
I could
Fly into the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there forcing the completion.
On second down now, it's Lindsay, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13, it's a first down. He's obviously a short running back, and sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you
You
actually
Call of Duty is still crossing.
running backs?
Is it?
All of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs
The only thing that's high crossing is
Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Sliding out of the pocket. Pressure applied, and he's going
Thank you, Shaq.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Shaq Thompson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 3rd down, here's Lindsay. Oh, now Lindsay lost the football.
Dang.
And the Seahawks
Matt?
picked it up.
Block!
Giannis not know how to jump.
30-yard line, that's where
He
he
take
turns
off.
stops.
What's up, Kingston?
Trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit of first down. Instead, he jumps high.
They say being 7 foot, taking up skills.
I think as best as you know to get, sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
5,000 V-Bucks.
It's Wilson. Pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
Actually, yes, you can.
Yeah,
They can't
Simmons can't.
Nah, Giannis can
He was
shoot.
going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided
His
to
free
sit
throw.
down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the
What is Ben Simmons shoot?
He doesn't shoot.
I seen it happening.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Oh, what the hell?
Traffic, and now he's free. And he takes this one into the end zone. Bronco defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
Houston with John Wall. Trash. Still trash.
People hyping up the like. I can see why you would hype up John Wall coming back. People hyping up Boogie, and when he did come back, he didn't really.
He had 17 off the bench.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That was in the conference. That was good. And they got hurt again.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
Was that Von Miller?
good field position.
It was. Huh? 58. Oh, they got Landry now?
Too much left up.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position.
John Wall gets injured, he's gonna slip on something.
Defense makes a good play, too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Get hurt in training camp.
Oh, John Wall, they're looking. John Wall and Russell are literally the same. John Wall and Russell.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but executing once they saw the play for real. Having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now.
I don't know why Matthew Dow's
First and 10.
saying that his career is over.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And they'll get him
About how he
down
gonna
after a
have the
pickup
speed.
of 8. 2nd and 2.
You know,
This game wasn't built on speed, though.
that's what I'm saying. It's built on getting around the screen, pop the shot, and get back on defense.
And then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a
If
line.
he didn't have it before,
Success running the football.
it's not like he went up for a dunk and he's slow.
Coming up at halftime,
all of
from
that.
one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in our
He's
radio
barely
coach.
there.
They'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
That's stopping
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
You can do that.
Touchdown, Sam.
I only played that one time. The demo thing with
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. What an excellent run. And from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
I don't think you can do the little swivel thing though.
Because when you hand
The way they change direction.
you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender.
Bro, you should run the ball, they be trying to come down on the tackle, I just squeeze.
And before they realized it,
They just sticky on the squeeze.
think of the line, but the quarterback
Yeah,
and carry
he's juke or nothing like that.
Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point.
Don't tell your mother that.
I gotta see who the Redskins are. Who do they got?
Oh, Shooter Baby J. Yeah. His name, Shooter Baby J. He alright.
Field now as they will send this one away.
You will beat him?
Huh?
You will beat him?
I beat him on time.
This will make it into the end zone.
I'm not Trump, though. You be seeing me in these leagues?
Right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee.
Sucks that Jets league this year.
This year just is weak.
You gotta.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They the Jets.
Now they are.
Last time
Yeah.
the turnover, but that turned into 6
Yeah.
points. They gotta make up.
I think only one. I don't know, man. I'm going to try to make the playoffs. I want 1 and 5 or 1 and 4 or something like that.
turn it over,
I do.
it changes the
Or
when they take it downfield,
tank.
punch it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
I feel bad for the Cowboys. They maybe not winning no game. The Cowboys willingly, like, they can do something for them at least. They suck.
I'm so glad they fired that dude. So, what's his name? Oh, yeah. He should have stayed in there.
On second down, along with Lindsey. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Nice.
You cooked me.
Oh my God.
You cooked me.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
For what? You ain't going nowhere.
Triple God.
That man.
Footwork.
Quick strike ability. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
Oh.
You know exactly what he's saying to his teammates.
The sound is making
Give me the ball.
but it's also sad.
And again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Hey, Carl, hit my phone for you.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Hit it twice.
Take over first down 10. Their own 25-yard line.
Okay, though. That's just talking about the all-star kids.
That is so. That better be taken. The way you get up is so easy.
I know it's
And it's been so tight.
but you just have to know how to do it.
Coming to the line here to
Get
begin
it
the
down
next drive. The
pat.
Seahawks
Even if they like audible to
and
the
we'll see
all-star
how this is
recovery,
played offensively. They got the lead, not a whole lot of time.
because if you do all-star recovery, like say you pick the all-star kick and they actually pick the actual all-star recovery with all the people in the front,
Change things in a big
just full
way.
power to the
Go
middle.
ahead, take the knee, get on out for that.
Yeah, fumble. That's good. That's
Left side
a
complete.
That's roughing the passer.
oh, it is.
And all the way down to the 27.
Oh, okay.
So a little
I saw him
extra
hit
on
him.
top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
After the penalty, it's Penny. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game.
Oh,
And
here?
the guys up front, they're a huge reason why.
Ah,
And now
dude,
they're
that
reaping
got
the benefits as they
the...
continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson flush to his right. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They keep it with Penny on first down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Dumps that off to Penny as running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Rashad Penny. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Wilson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now McManus for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game at 20 all. Brendan McManus to kick.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1s here when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. They got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They're going with Lindsey. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Lindsey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What we got? Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Play action. Now it's Locke. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Penny, a first down carry. And they'll get this down to the 10. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Nasir Adderley on the tackle. A gain of 18 on the
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. Now it's Penny, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On second and 12, Wilson forced out to his left. He'll run it. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing is Wilson. Escaping, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Seahawks 27, Broncos 20. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Now Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. They had a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Again, it's Penny. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, Broncos 20. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the 27, Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
52's the mark, boy, 52. Come on. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mark. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Locke gonna go on 4th down. Man open, that's Juwan Winfrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
7-yard line.
Watch the run, watch the run. Jumping. Delta.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Darrell Taylor in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 41, Locke. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Ready.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. He gets it left side to Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
52 is the mark, boy. 52. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Check 3. Check 3. 66. Bullet ride. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3 yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And he's got his tight end, Fant. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Seahawks 41, Broncos 27.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll run with Penny. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll run it again with Penny. And some room to work.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Denver, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot, but Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high. stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag in racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a J's in the way. Got a new Chris Watch, but it don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it talks too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them all on my wrist, going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bow down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm